Here's a quick video on how to cut and trace out the triangles set. It really is such a fun set to kind of play around with as either a background item or to tuck in around your borders and your photos to really nicely frame your pictures. Now, just like the other sets like these where they kind of nestle inside of each other, so let me show you here. They are designed to fit right inside. So you have these variety of different sizes in the triangle set. Okay, so it comes with 5 different ones and you can have a lot of fun in adding little pieces of accents on your page, or again, as nice little frames or tucks. So many various different ways, and you could check out more of those samples in the gallery. So to start off with, what I'm gonna share with you is that when it comes to tracing these out, we actually have a little bit of a hack, you could say, to simplify the process. And that is that when you go to trace it out, we're just going to actually clip into the design. And where you make that clip, I usually just cover it. So here, let me deconstruct this layout really fast. So you can see here, I clipped it in, but on my layout, I just know that that's the nature of these type of sets. So I planned it somewhere along that to add a little decorative item or something like that to kind of cover where I snipped into it. This will simplify the cutting process, but it also kind of gives you an encouragement of where to maybe cluster or group a certain item on that. Now this can also be where you maybe tuck the triangles into a photo or something like that instead of kind of this look of a one-pager. So to start off with, to trace them out, you're going to start with the largest size that you want to use. And this is a really efficient use of your paper as well. And you're just going to line it up on the edge of your page. And then I just do basically the outside here. And then I hold it with my hand and I trace the inside, just kind of slowly following that. Then I take the next size, place that inside of the other triangle, and then trace the inside of that. And you, of course, can keep going depending on how many triangles that you're using. This is, of course, to get the rings look. If you just wanted to use it as a solid triangle, you would just trace out the outside and not the inside of it. Now, when I go to cut these out, like I was just mentioning, I'm gonna start by taking the outside edge, and you can just do kind of a quick cut up the middle or cut up the side there. And then once I want to cut out the inside of these triangles, this is where I just snip in. So wherever you decide to snip in on the side of your triangle, you can snip in and then you'll just cut that inside line as well. And since they're straight lines, you could just, take your cuts a little bit slower. But basically that's all I'm gonna do is I'll just do that for each different layer, each size that I want to cut out. And so on this page here that you see that I designed for these 3 pictures that I had from a random encounter with this lovely monkey, good times, and I just used the number 5, size number 5, and number 4 in that case. But like I said, you could do as many sizes as you want in your design, and you would just cut them out together. Very efficient use of your paper, very simple, easy. Pretty much what you see is what you get. So it doesn't take too many manuals or instructions on how to do it. Now, if you're using double-sided paper, you can flip these and you can have the other pattern pop through the other side. So depending on your design, if you want them to be balanced across your page, you can intertwine them. You can do one yellow and one green. So those are the decisions you can make when it comes down to the actual page that you're scrapbooking. But overall, that is how to trace and cut out the triangles set.